Hey everybody out there on the internets, welcome again to another edition of Philly Film Riffs. Today I've got something that can be best described as wooden, stiff, Nicolas Cage-esque, I suppose. This is called Captain Fathom, Pisastro's Private War. All I can say is this is definitely a product of the 60s. Because just the way that it's made and how these sort of things are regarded, especially, and I've talked about this before in Colonel Bleep and whatnot, but this makes Colonel Bleep look like, I don't know, Akira or Big Hero 6 or some monumental animation that is supposedly the most awesome thing ever. Yeah, it's pretty bad. So we're going to get rolling with this. This, like I said, is Captain Fathom's I can't even pronounce it. Pisastro's Private War. Sure. Whatever. Roll it! Up from the depths, 30 stories high, breathing fire, fire in the sky.
Captain Fathom.
Oh, it's Captain Fathom. Oh, dinner bell. But I still must look at these panties. Hot damn.
Pisastro's Private War. At the headquarters of the Joint Chiefs of Staff,
Joints, get it?
important diplomatic call.
So I repeat, Fathom, even though it's just a routine
Oh,
call.
God, here we
would
go.
like to attend the
Lip
signing
sync
of the peace
service.
treaty between
Yippee-doo-dah.
and the Isle of Piety.
I don't
What
really
do
know
you
what
think?
I'm saying. I'm just a
Before the
voice actor
Argonaut,
here with
Captain
my lips on a
Fathom cannot
cartoon.
believe his
Arr.
ears.
Sounds absolutely ridiculous to me.
That's why I'm going to constantly spin to the left.
They have the equipment or the know-how to wage a war. I don't get it.
It's government policy, Fathom, so hot to it. They're going along.
For Pete's sake, if that doesn't take the cake, I'll...
Policy is policy, Mr. Ambassador.
All ahead, full, Ronnie. Let's get this mission on the road.
I'm kind of drunk right now, but I'm only 12, so it's cool.
And as the mighty Argonaut races toward the islands, on Kambuki, the chief says to Rudolph
quite a
and his
boat.
crew,
Now that I've helped you guys fix your submarine, maybe you wouldn't mind doing me a little favor.
Play Sunday Bloody Sunday. You are you too, right?
Take enough money to repair our U-boat. What can we do for you?
I have to sign a peace treaty with a Presidente Pisastro of the island of Piety.
I'm actually Babe Ruth in disguise.
It will be a pleasure, mein Herr. Fritz, Hans. Jawohl, mein Herr.
You're mine here.
I've got the nose the size of Toucan Sam.
and as the U-boat
It's
takes
the
the chief
it's
toward
the
island
King
of
of Red
Piety,
Lions. Only he
This is
painted
some
some
boat
black.
you guys have here. Makes my war canoes look like war canoes.
If only this
I
plum
don't
comes
really
with
have
extra cunning
war.
power on his beschwingene
War.
submarine.
Good God,
It could
Joe.
have gone underseas. It would have been much safer there. It was Fritz's fault, mein
I'm a woodpecker in disguise.
One of these days, Hans, I'm going to give you such a knock. Ooh. you're
I
going
will
to
emote
like
one
this.
day, but right now look at my bloody gums.
Stand by, we are approaching the island of Piety.
Bomb the shit out of it.
Maxwell!
and as the U-boat approaches the island of Piety, the chief of Kambuki once again admires the controls.
Sir, this is some boat you guys have here.
Do I even have
The air
teeth?
conditioning unit?
Suddenly, a torpedo is launched from the submarine.
Sure. That happens. Okay. Shit just happened.
being attacked. Stop. We surrender. We surrender.
Oh, Che Guevara, you're supposed to put up more of a fight than that.
One torpedo to destroy our entire navy. There goes the old highlight game.
Holy cats. They're gonna think that was an act of war.
Oh, dang!
Guys, let's get out of
My
here.
bulbous nose is really offended.
Schnell, Dummkopf, turn the submarine around. We must get out of here.
I really passed this kidney stone!
We surrender. Hey, don't go away. We surrender.
I apologize for all the racism that's coming through this cartoon. This is wow.
We must shoot a torpedo back at them. I
I recognize the flag. It's the Chief of Kambuki.
The chief of Kambuki?
What?
But why?
I'm
We are at
just
peace.
dripping mushrooms
We were
right
going to
now.
sign a peace
Ooh.
treaty today.
Hey.
Peace, schmeece. If they shoot a torpedo at us, it is up to us to shoot a torpedo back at
You
them.
tell him, Claire Underwood.
This is war, my dear.
Ay, Chihuahua. I don't believe it. We don't have enough weapons to
Frank.
stage a war.
Frank and
the
Claire,
island
what
of
have you
Kambuki
done?
has,
This is what you're relegated to?
All they have are spears. And even battle love.
Ay, Chihuahua.
So apparently they're on an island
And aboard the U-boat
somewhere
returned to the island of
that
Kambuki,
looks tropical,
the chief says
but
to
speaks
Rudolph,
Spanish.
Step on it, man.
Loosely
We gotta
Spanish.
get back to my island in a hurry and prepare a defense. There's no telling what that guy
I got a
will do.
biological weapon in my pants right now. It's a bowel movement.
We will help you. If you have a weapon, oh, this will be like old time. Go, Miner. We will help you. We have a cannon.
Oh, cannon.
But we had
Yeah, it's called to my nose.
Herr Captain. And that was the only one we had aboard.
Hans, you are a dunker. The United Nations ain't gonna like this.
I'm surprised I even know that, considering how
And
dumb they
later aboard
made
the
me
Argonaut,
animated in
Captain
this
Fathom
show.
receives an urgent message from Admiral McGonagall.
Go ahead, Admiral. I read you.
I'm going right all the time.
Admiral McGonagall gives an order.
Fathom, you've got to get to Kambuki as fast as possible. There's a red one emergency alert.
How do they know this kind of crap?
Kambuki and Piete.
What the? Maggie, that's impossible. They've been friends for years. What happened?
Somebody
Chief
poured
Kambuki
some
just torpedoed
Coke
the
in
fast
somebody's
Get there
Pepsi.
as soon as
It
you
was
can.
hell.
Out here.
I don't believe it. What in the world could have happened? Give me emergency velocity, plainsman.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Sure, as soon as I finish this Captain Morgan, I'm right on it.
The mighty Argonaut races for the distant island of Kambuki. And aboard, Captain Fathom alerts his crew.
We're gonna keep going right until I say we're
If
done.
Kambuki and Piete get into a shooting fracas, it could
Fracas,
prove
shooting.
disastrous.
I don't need you, Skipper.
You know, I remember when Lincoln was president.
You forget, Scotty. To
We didn't
maintain
have
the balance of
islanders.
power in the world, all nations and countries were divided and have individual peace alliances between themselves.
I'll accept that.
No matter how insignificant the
I
country.
can't
the
even.
minute
I
one
have.
declares war on
All
a
right,
neighbor,
I'll just go with
her
that.
allies must immediately take part.
I still don't understand, Captain.
Because I'm a woman,
Unless
and women in the
Kambuki has a
60s just
different
didn't
piece
know
to do with
anything.
Piete.
When will feminism
And therein
save me
lies
from
the
everything?
rub. Both Kambuki and Piete are allies of the United States.
Allies?
Holy Toledo. You mean if they go to war, the United States has to have them fight each other?
Or help them settle their
Sort of,
problems
I
peacefully.
guess. You know, domino
So,
theory, Vietnam,
yes,
things
who's
like that.
elected?
Nixon!
Responsibility.
Whee!
Ooh, I just got
We
my
should hit
first
Kambuki in
boner.
another half hour.
Piete, El Presidente Pisastro, and his Vice Admiral Jose prepare to take off on a peacekeeping mission.
Jose. Oh, this is a great looking plane.
Said Jose?
I
do not wish to question you,
Stamper?
Presidente, but I am thinking you are making it a big mistake.
So Frank and Stamper are gonna go do something.
When
That's
those
great.
Kambuki and see us with these torpedoes, they will knock us out of the skies. And I cannot swim. I will be in much trouble.
Oh.
You are wrong, mi amigo.
Don't worry, I just did 3 postage stamps of LSD. I'm totally cool.
I will bet on it.
No bet, Presidente. If I win, I will drown. If you win, I will lose. So what's the difference?
Hold on, amigo.
Hot shit, here we go. God, they made everything look bad. Anything that's not just the traditional white person looks terrible.
I shall keep the whole fire burning.
You know, 'cause I'm a woman and all.
And aboard the Argonaut, Miss Burton spots something on radar.
Captain.
There's something
there's a
big
plane or
on
something heading for
radar.
Kambuki from the island of Piete.
Could be a missile, Skipper.
I wouldn't know what a missile is. I remember the cavalry and the horses.
If Presidente Pisastro is using missiles, it can only mean he's got outside help.
I bet it's the commies.
And look at that.
No, it's not a missile.
Looks like Pisastro's plane, Captain.
And going to bomb Kambuki.
Hot damn.
ETA, Liz.
15 minutes, Captain. They'll beat us there.
Oh, damn.
boy.
My beard is
Try to
ruffled.
raise Pisastro on the intercom, Perkins. We've got to stop him.
We gotta do something, 'cause we're white and right.
While Miss Perkins tries desperately to contact El Presidente, back on the island of Kambuki, Rudolph alerts the chief.
But you must defend
Yes, defend yourself. You know, show some restraint, do something.
It's always been true. A good philosophy, Captain, but not the same as ours. I do not understand, Captain. Somebody attack us, we surrender immediately.
That sounds really good.
You would surrender without fighting? But why? How could you? Simple, really.
I bet.
Somebody attack us, we surrender. Then they gotta take care of us. Be the luckiest day Kambuki ever had.
Wow.
You got
What a
to be
thought.
kidding.
Truman fighter craft, Herr Captain. 2 o'clock low.
Oh,
Your battle station!
it made me poop butter.
We are ready, my
Oh, Lord.
from the sky. You don't think we ought to merely give up then? Am I right, Captain? Get out in the rain. This is war.
I'm German. I know all these things.
Take care of it.
I'm not clearly Nazi.
If you guys want to take a chance on getting maimed, that's up to you. I appreciate that. Ain't right. I'm going back to shore and watch. No sense Mike.
Yeah, free pay-per-view. Hot damn.
Herr Captain.
I mean, after all, if a guy wants to get his head shot off, that's up to him, right?
Sure. That's solid advice.
Jawohl, Herr Captain. We are ready, Bacon. No reason for the chief of Kambuki to risk his valuable neck on misguided philosophies.
That's the smartest thing anybody said in this cartoon.
Herr Captain.
Captain, why don't you give me a call when this fiasco is over?
You know, all this talking you're doing, you could have been on shore by now.
You're shooting them down.
And as Pisastro and Jose near the island of Kambuki,
Wow. Nice scratches. Make it look like fire.
and too late, the mighty Argonaut arrives at the island where Captain Fathom says,
Hot shit!
Crew, there's a World War I submarine firing at Pisastro's plane.
Jumping jaws.
I remember those.
Middle of a war.
Oh, hot damn.
now that the war has
And
begun,
shit is floating
what
in ways I don't
Fathom do?
understand.
They're gonna bomb him, Skipper. Look.
Oh, hokey smoker.
Don't do it, Pisastro. Don't do it.
And as the old warplane dives toward Kambuki,
Kamikaze!
Madre mia, Senor Presidente. If they hit us with a gun,
Oh,
this is all
Stamper.
over the Olay.
Go back to
Do
drinking.
not worry, Jose. We will drop the torpedo near the submarine.
And then they will have to look at my bloody gums and teeth.
Surely they
Ah.
will be grateful if we kind enough
I
to
shouldn't have had
return
those
the
3
weapons.
cups of
They
mushrooms.
will reward us.
See, they will explode us from the skies. Caramba, what a plan.
Eigewalt. Did I mention that I'm Jewish? Sure. Slide across the screen. Wow, that was the best animated thing in the entire show. My wrists are broken now! Oh! Now,
Jawohl, Herr Captain.
I'm just holding this contraption. Don't ask me to do anything.
So now you give the orders, eh, Fritz? Sorry, I only take orders from Herr Captain.
Man, please, fire the cannon.
At once, Herr Captain.
Yes, I had a momentary lapse.
One day I get you for this.
With my big hairy ham hands, I will get you.
We have failed, Jose. We are now at war with Kambuki.
We will now go back to kindergarten.
Excuse me, Senor Presidente, but I am not going to this war.
If your presidente orders you to go to this war, Jose, you will go to this war.
Yes, Stamper, you will do as I say. You are loyal to me.
That makes it impossible.
But who will defend our island, Jose?
There's only like 3
We
people
need
on it.
you.
How about your wife? She's a good fighter, no?
We go back to Pieti and discuss it.
You can order me. You can discuss it. You can do anything you want.
But this
But
democracy,
not
she
going
is a
to the war.
farce.
I am how you say.
Chicken is the word, Jose. Chicken.
That hurts me. Really, that hurts me, Presidente. You know, I have feelings and stuff, and then you got to call me a bird who poops
Stand by to
eggs.
come about, plainsman. 180 a port. Emergency velocity. New heading 250 degrees.